My mug is not even here. Yeah, we live, people. We live, man. I apologize. I'm late, people. I'm usually not. Is the sound good? Is the sound all right? How's the sound? 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 Is the sound popping? Okay, perfect. The sound is okay. The sound sounds good. How y'all feeling, people? I apologize. I'm late, man. I'm usually not late. Who's in the chat right now, man? All right. Wait 1 second. Let me put this over here. Oh, okay. My bad. I was working on the live call in, and that's why I'm late. Right. So at the end of each topic, right, I'm gonna open up, the live call in for y'all to call in, and we can have a debate about it. We can have a debate about whatever the live topic was. So I look forward to hearing from y'all today. All right. I look forward to hearing from y'all, man. And hey, listen, man, don't go easy on me, you feel me? Because you will be a clip. All right, just understand this, you feel me? You will be a clip. So like join here knowing what you're talking about. You feel me? Join here knowing what you're talking about. Mr. Skinny is in the building. Salute. Uh Kelv Almighty says, Adam, hating on you, looking. Stop it, bro. Like, that's my guy. Are you coming back to a jumper? Yes, I am. Very soon. Uncle Diddy says, poetic mime. Poetic mime, I guess, right? Man, let's get started, bro. So, here, let's get started on the first thing. I hate it when it's this way because I don't know. I hate it when it's this way because I gotta look at this. But yeah, I don't know. K Dog got a good question. Is no jumper in your future? Yes, it is, man. No jumper until the death, man. You feel me? It's no jumper till I die, bro. But speaking of no jumper, what's this thing going on with here? Speaking of no jumper, man, what's going on? So y'all remember? Someone says, "What's up, Flacco? You were in my top 5 of 2020." Man, bro, I appreciate that, man. That's love, man. That's love, bro. Like, I appreciate that, man. Nah, but like, listen, no jumper is in my future. Uh, yeah, don't let nobody tell you that it's not, man. You feel me? They won't know what they're talking about if they tell you that it's not in my future. Okay, they will be capping. But let's get to it, man. So apparently, Munchie B is back to no jumper. Now, yeah, Munchie B is back, which is very shocking because, bro, everybody like, for some reason, whenever a host like quits no jumper, everybody like treat Adam as if he's like a Ku Klux clan member. But more so specifically for this Munchie B situation, this is the most I've seen people treat Adam like a clan member, bro. Like they had a falling out, I guess, on the air, but I don't know, bro. Like from like my perspective, like I don't think their falling out was as intense as people like make it to be, right? Like obviously, like a Munchie B showed up drunk,
Half
right?
of the hosts of the show are consistent.
And and like Adam like got upset that like Munchie B like showed up drunk, and they had like a little.
Consistently too.
1 second, people. For some reason, 1 second, bro. some reason, the damn. All right, my bad. Now let's get it, man. Let's get it.
Half of the host.
Yeah, bro. So No Jumper needs you back. Nah, bro. I'll be real, bro. Like, right now, bro, I like the team that like No Jumper currently has. You feel me? Like, I don't feel like, it's a bad team. But yeah, let's get started. Oh, also, two people, I'm gonna be doing this as if I'm actually doing a video. So you guys will get my live process on exactly like how I film, okay? So let's get started, man. Yeah, so like I said, like Munchie B is back to No Jumper. Now, like Munchie B leaving was not the first time like a host has left like No Jumper. And 9 times out of 10, when a host leaves No Jumper, like I'm being real, like 9 times out of 10 when they leave No Jumper, it's usually 100% of the time the drama surrounding it. I don't think a host has left No Jumper in the last 2.5 years to where it was not drama. It's usually always drama, right? Like 100% of the time. This time around, when Munchie B left, like people treated Adam as if he was a clan member. Now, like, listen, I understand, like when you have like a white boss and black employees, those dynamic and stuff, especially in hip hop and gangland, is always tricky to navigate. But this time around was the first time people was literally treating Adam as if he was a clan member, and they was like treating Munchie B as if he was like I don't want to say, but like they were treating him as if him leaving No Jumper was him escaping the plantation. It was wild. And the incident that had everybody like in an uproar was this, which I didn't think it was a big deal. Like when I initially watched it, I didn't think it was a big deal. Like we can skip forward, right? Like obviously, like here was when they
what other podcast?
I'm talking about the podcast you had with Flacco and Spody Face, or Spider Loke. You were bummed when we canceled that podcast, right? And
okay, no, it's
do it.
Hold on.
Don't stop touching me. Stop it. Stop poking me. What the f is this? Get your dead hand off of me.
Get
out of here.
No. Let's do it right now.
Stop putting.
Yo, people treated this kick as if Adam literally had a whip. They treated Adam like kind of, like the kick itself to me was not malicious. It was kind of like get away from me. But they treated this as if like Adam literally had a whip. And obviously, bro, like when this happened and, like when contentious words were being said, such as like shut the F up.
You're drunk as fuck. You're annoying as fuck.
Buddy.
Yeah. But it's my podcast, and why the f would I keep inviting you on when you're acting like a drunk retard?
Bro, because you have these subjects.
Bro. I'm trying to get through the donations and you won't shut the up. Like you asked so many times to be on this podcast. You were so mad when we stopped doing your other podcast before.
No, right. So apparently though, that was apparently like the end of it all. Yeah, so like that right there is what caused Munchie B to quit. From my perspective, I don't think Munchie B quit because of that. I think Munchie B quit primarily because of the reaction, right? Like when people, when people are talking about you as if you are a sellout because you're on a platform, and then this happened, and the first thing they say is all the white boy kicked you. All the white boy kicked you. That to me was the primary reason why Munchie B quit. But to my surprise, Munchie B is back, which he's kind of getting a lot of flack for it, which I don't know why he's getting a lot of flack for it. Like, only on the internet will people shame a man for coming back to his job. Like bro left his job and came back and got rehired, which is, like, applaudable, right? Like, leaving your job and getting rehired is an applaudable thing. That don't usually happen, like, at all. Like, you don't usually, like, quit your job and come back, right? Especially with no white job, right? So for you to do that, you are automatically a spectacular nigga in my book, okay? But people are shaming him, and I guess like Munchie like came back, and they discussed it. Why Munchie B is finally back. Let's just pull it up real quick. So Munchie B announced right here that he's gonna be back at No Jumper, and it's literally been like they're treating this dude as if he done like sold out all black people or something, bruh.
Definitely. Yeah. Okay. So what else do we have to say in order to wrap up the conversation about the Munchie B leave of absence? Where are we at?
How do you feel, Munchie? Like,
Will we be seeing you Tuesday? Is the real ultimate question.
Hold on. I want to clear this up. When you went on your "Don't Touch Me" rant, you literally was what'd you say? What's the word white people use?
oh, my body, my choice.
No. You was like word for whatever. Basically like complaining or something. The shows got canceled last year. That's a lie.
Oh.
Okay. That was a lie, bro.
Okay, yeah, so
That,
I might have overstated it, but all I was saying in that moment was that I knew we had at least one conversation about the fact that you were not stoked on the fact that the show with Spider got canceled after 2.
Man, bro, is he coming back? Because the title says Munchie B is coming back to No Jumper. Right? So, like, what's the actual... Right? Because I want to know why people is treating Munchie as if, like, he done, like, sold out or something.
Episodes or whatever. Like, obviously you were kind of hyped to have, like, made it to having a show on No Jumper in that last 2 episodes. It's not really your fault. It's, like, totally unrelated to you.
Mm-hmm.
That was all I was saying. And then I felt like by you getting blackout drunk and that was maybe not taking advantage of the opportunity.
yeah.
we were all pissed.
I shouldn't have.
Like,
you
people
were
all that little
right.
weird. Niggas be saying they want to talk to you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been my stilo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't want to.
Yeah, no.
I didn't want to make it sound like that. Just kind of might have came out like that.
Well, Adam, that's something like the most accountability I've ever seen.
The fuck up.
You said what happened?
I'll beat your ass.
I've never seen you just get marked out like that. I'm just like, but no, that's mature toxic positivity.
You know,
When
you
you
whoop
show
up
stars,
you go have some sharp.
Yeah,
I
that's
haven't heard anything about that, but I can imagine that. Yeah.
We ain't never seen Jason Left fight though.
I know,
Nobody
but you know,
else. If he whoops me, if footage of us training, the wheel is way less likely to be confused with a kick.
Okay, Munchie, when you read the actual like verbiage or
Bro, is he coming back or not, bro?
I
Yeah.
feel like you
once the title up for some hours after a while, it don't even matter.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's up, and then you know what I'm saying. You know how the reaction thing go. They be clipping that.
It's just so much work to get the audience to give a about them, and that is just, it's a long drawn out process. Like if you look at like No Jumper pretty much has, multiple podcasts like that. Yeah. Cause it is so hard. That's what people don't understand is that like to do a podcast where you just talk amongst each other about topics is like unbelievably hard to build up some that people care about. And then even on top of that, to be an interview platform is now extremely hard. Like going back to 2015, 2016, it just feels like the Wild Wild West. And now, hey, you want to compete with Vlad and Say Cheese and No Jumper and
All right, man. So I guess he's coming back, which again, I don't see this as a bad thing. Here, let's just go to like the particular. So Munchie B reveals he'll be returning back.
definitely. Yeah.
Man, let's search up the damn transcripts for this, bro. Is this dude coming back, bro? Is Munchie coming back?
You know what I'm saying? So
This city has thousands of hungry reactors who are realistically, whatever you title it as, they're going to make it so much worse.
and it's a no jumper sector that do strictly like no jumper content. You know what I'm saying? So they be ready. It's already in the chambers.
I was bummed personally.
City of car streamers, and
Exactly.
squabblers.
livers.
You said you was bummed what?
I was bummed when you was like, I'm dipping, fool. I ain't coming back. I was like, damn. Because I felt like we worked hard to get that recording.
Camaraderie.
Yeah, camaraderie.
That is the sad thing. Anytime anybody leaves the platform or whatever, is that you spend all this time, and then when you really try somebody new, even if they're solid, it's just so much work to get the audience to give a about them, and that is just, it's a long drawn out process. Like if you look at like a bunch of the Joe Budden hosts, listen, I understand what makes Rory and Maul special. But like, they were not people that anybody would have watched do a podcast until Joe Budden had them on hundreds of episodes. Same thing with Ish and Ice on the Joe Budden thing. Like, they are not.
Yeah. Okay, man. So like, I guess Munchie is coming back. I don't see how this is like a bad thing. Right now, what I would say is, like, would this be like the last of their falling out? Like, would this, like, with the drunk thing, like I don't think that will be an issue any. You feel me? Like, and like anymore. But the only thing that I would say, like from my perspective, where I'm a little like wary, is would this affect the dynamics of their podcast, right? Because they already had issues falling out, right? Now, like a podcast is pretty much like contingent on whether or not like whether or not like we're able to sit down and have a conversation and Jones back and forth and banter back and forth. If we can no longer banter back and forth because like you have a bunch of reactors who are just waiting for us to banter back and forth so they can say, oh, the white man put you in your place, then it's kind of like, I don't know, then it's kind of like it's going to be kind of awkward or weird, right? You feel me? So yeah, bro, like, I don't know, man. Shout out, shout out like the Munchie B, man. Feel me? Welcome back, buddy. Welcome back, brother. So me and oh man. Let's go right here, okay? Let's see. So I made a video the other day about a podcaster in LA called Spody Face, man. And this particular video got me in a lot of trouble, to be honest. Like a lot of trouble. Like people were not really like feeling like me doing this for whatever reason, they didn't like it. So I'm trying to find a video right now, like not like people, but I would say like, yeah, it was this video right here. And here from LA, get this. Now, like I understand like why Spody was upset, but like it wasn't just Spody that was upset. Like a lot of and even the fans were kind of upset. So pretty much like my title was Whack 100 just ruined this gang member's life. In this video, I pretty much documented how Spody Face and this guy called DC Baby Draco, right? And this YouTuber called DC Baby Draco had like their particular issues. And after beefing online for a while, they sat down to do a podcast because Whack 100 brought the dude with him when he went ahead to sit down and do a podcast with Spody Face. Now, when Whack went ahead to do the podcast with Spody Face, Whack never told Spody Face that his arch nemesis, DC Baby Draco, was gonna be there. So yeah, so this is DC right here. This is DC, okay? So Whack 100 brought DC to do a podcast with this guy called Spody Face. Spody Face and DC did not get along. They were enemies. They were ops. Whack brought him with him to go do the podcast with Spody. They sat down and like had a conversation. Now, in retrospect, it was a good thing. In retrospect, Spody did nothing wrong, to be honest, right? Like, you're supposed to sit down and conduct yourself like a man, and it's a lose-lose situation, right? Because, like, if he's pushing peace, right? If he's pushing peace, and we want for people to push peace, right? Like, I sit on this platform all day and all night, and I speak about how these gang members don't have no impulse control, and these gang members can't control themselves. But then when a gang member controls himself and has impulse, I'm now shaming him. I'm now saying, hey, bro, you feel me? And right, like looking back, it was kind of crazy, right? Like I should never shame somebody for having, for having like self-control and impulse. But in this video, I pretty much said his gangbanging career was over with because he chose peace and didn't, get cracking, because he told DC it was on site. But then when they linked up, they had a conversation that ended peacefully. So I pretty much told him, people will pretty much view his career as over with because of that. He didn't like it. We had like a back and forth on No Jumper like the other day because of this. And the back and forth got pretty heated. I'll play you guys a little bit of it. I think in this back and forth, it ended with him saying he will slap he will slap the dust out of me, which I'll be real, man, like I kind of deserve it, to be honest, right? Like, yo, if I'm making videos saying that this man's like career is over with because he chose peace, like I deserved it, bro. Like that's wrong. You feel me? Like we should always be pushing peace, man. but I call in not really hearing like what he already said about me.
You know, so yeah, exactly. I thought I was gonna have to get my Brandon black belt off because I know I got a black belt like Brandon.
They can't.
But no, it was no. They
clown too, man. I'm gonna what Flacco too.
I'm gonna bring that up. Oh, you know we fell out.
Flacco tried to say my boy career. He just ended this game banging career. Yeah, Flacco,
we can get back on Flacco.
Flacco.
Wait, what are you talking about?
We're gonna slap the shit out of Flacco. Flacco, man, reacted to.
Yeah. So okay. So like I call in pretty much right here.
Like what? We can talk about it.
You talking about my career got ended? Who the f you to tell me my career got ended?
What career? Like which one? Because you got
It's
seven.
my opinion, right? Like I do believe that, like that you're somebody who, that some people look at as, he's like a tough guy, right? Like for me, like, oh, he's tough. Now again, that's not something that you may want to, like, I want to put out there, right? But you are viewed as somebody who is a gang member and you're tough. So based on how you acted in this situation, I think like
You got spent. Let's get to the point though, bro.
Oh shit! Yeah, so I said so the video was about pretty much your like top gang banging career. I think it's over with, right? Because again, like whether or not like
Man, you sound stupid. You're not even qualified to say no weird shit like that. Nigga, on the dead homie, keep my name out your mouth, bro. I don't even play like that, bro. You sound stupid.
Okay, so it's not a conversation. So like you ask a question and then you don't like the answer, so now you're interrupting me.
Yeah, of course I'm in because you said something. When I see you, I'm gonna slap this out your weird ass. Oh man.
God damn. All right, so that's what happened, okay? Yeah, man. You feel me? Again, man, as a man, bro, like I can acknowledge like my faults, bro. Like it's kind of like, bro, you feel me? Like I probably should not have tried to antagonize, bro. Especially, man, like if he's pushing peace. Well, WAC 100 and Adam actually spoke on this and on their particular podcast. And this is what WAC 100 had to say about this. Now, I was told that WAC 100, I was told that WAC 100 has some colorful things to say. All right, let's see what WAC had to say.
What up, everybody? It's the Adin and WAC Show, and we're live for members right now. So there's never been a better time to sign up for the WAC Pack membership because you can watch these episodes live, at least in theory. How's it going?
No, bro, listen.
Okay.
We don't have members.
WAC
I got members.
Members. Oh,
Members.
AZ.
Members. What's up, members?
There's nothing that the back of the rap CDs in my high school years or elementary school years taught me more than like all S's must be replaced with Z's.
Z's. Man,
ERS should be replaced with AZ at all times.
Members.
Yeah. Members.
Man, there's been a lot going on, man.
A lot going on.
Man, when you had the crazy table over the other day with the Flacco and his Spody face.
Flacco really sounds like he's not coming back, huh?
Nah, who said that?
He's talking to Spody face, damn near calling him a hoe.
Flacco don't give a damn about no Spody face and nobody else. He's just like you.
Okay, but
Flacco's just like you.
I care about Spody face, but when Flacco,
I'll be real, bruh. I hate this narrative too, man. Right now, shout out to like Spody, man. I got no problem with the brother, man. Hopefully we can podcast soon, my brother. You feel me? It's all love on my behalf, right? It's no smoke, man. You feel me? Like I got love for you, Spody. But I hate this narrative, bruh. And I've heard this narrative from Lush. I've heard this narrative from Adam. I've heard this narrative a lot. Why do y'all feel like I'm only brave behind a computer? Because that's what that meant. Because that's what that meant right there. Because when he says, oh, it sounds like Flacco not coming back. Oh, man, he was actually talking to... That means, y'all think I'm pussy or something, bro? Like, is that what it is, bro? Like, y'all think I'm pussy or something? Because, yo, why is that the consistent thing? Oh, man, listen, man, he's making enemies in L.A. Oh, it don't look like he's coming back. Oh, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. He been talking a little tough. He's been making enemies. I don't think he's coming back. Like, come on, bro. Like, man, bro, I was talking like this when I was in L.A. about people in L.A. You feel me, man? Stop it, man. You feel me? And nah, 24. This is, me and Spody, you feel me, right? I got no beef with Spody, man. You feel me? It's all love with Spody.
No, when Flacco talks to him like that, that makes me feel like, oh, this is a different Flacco. This is a Flacco who wants to live in a remote location and talk shit about the coast from Kansas.
No, wait. I don't know where that's coming from. First of all, you created this monster.
Flacco.
First of all.
That's my Frankenstein. You're right.
Second of all, we've all watched Flacco transition from his content, from his wardrobe, a little cocky. Bro, before we left, remember Flacco was popping up with different Balenciaga boots and all kind of shit every other day, right?
Yeah.
Flacco's a little cocky, and you got to keep it real. When it comes to a YouTube channel, right, on outside of just No Jumper, Flacco's the top creator. Ain't nobody outrunning Flacco channel.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right.
And the No Jumper, that's in here.
Yeah. But he also is like the one person who actually tried to do something different Like everybody else who came up from under my tutelage, I won't name them, but they all basically just were like, oh, we're going to sit on stream for 3-4 hours and we'll get some little $2 donations here and there. Flacco said, no, I'm going to make very comprehensive, concise videos about things that are going on in the culture that I find interesting. I respect that.
And I've watched him change his format from like 40 minutes, 30. Now Flacco is a hard 14 minutes, 58 seconds. He's out, right? And you can tell because he got on the same outfit and he got these 4. This is his work for it. Flacco does like an hour of filming, then he does his editing and he goes up. So what I'm saying is.
That could be a hard lifestyle though.
I don't think.
As much as I respect it, I also look at it and I'm like, I know you don't want to do this forever.
But think about it. Outside of Flacco is probably one chick, and a little one he's probably tricking with somewhere every now and then.
I'm not sure exactly. Yeah.
What else does Flacco have to do?
Yeah, he don't seem like he really wants to do a lot else.
So, you know what I'm saying?
He said he was going to go to college at one point.
He's in the comfort of his home, the safety of his home, right? And he gets to pick and choose what he wants to talk about and or react to. And he has built in a nice little circle where he can reach.
Bro, like, I'll be real, bro. I'm such a narcissist, bro. I love hearing people talk about me, man. Is this bad, bro? Nah, bro. Let me actually like give y'all a secret, bro. I love watching videos of people talking about me, bro. All right. Now, okay, you know, like I'll admit it. All right, that's kind of narcissist. All right, you got me, bro. Right? Listen, bro. I'm watching videos with 5 views, bro. Mikey of No Jumper, Mikey, you might be in for a rude awakening. We might be switching places. All right, very soon. Okay. Yeah, bro, like, you feel me? Bro, like, but like, yeah, right. But hey, man, shout out to Mikey for the $2, man. I appreciate you, brother. If anybody else sent, all right, shout out, you feel me, man? Like, shout out like to y'all, man. All right. But yo, I watch videos of like 3 views and 4 views and 5 views talking about me, bro. I'm like in the weeds of this, bro.
For information.
True. He's got some good relationships, but that's why I think, okay, I want Flacco to come back. I want to have him on the news. I want to pod with him. Once in a while, he says things that makes me feel like he is going to come back, but more often than not, like when I heard him unload on Spody Face.
Spody Face ain't going to do shit to Flacco.
Listen, we don't know that.
I know that.
4 extra might kill me and Spody Face might kill Flacco.
Spody Face,
if
he knows that.
It's a problem.
Hey, listen, bro. Spody Face, listen, first of all, Flacco telling you, he will be the laughing stock of social media.
If he doesn't come back?
No, if he was to approach Flacco, listen, Flacco's telling you, I got a gun, a legal gun, I will shoot you, and I'm calling the police. He's telling you, so unless this is a situation to where you're going to put that much time and going into some covert shit and stalking Flacco, which this ain't that damn serious.
Yeah.
Like, he ain't took no money, he ain't shot you, robbed you, none of that time. He ain't told on you yet.
Yeah.
You see, and Flacco's going to court, and he gonna vlog about it.
I don't know, there's like a little bit of Spody Face when we did the Tuesday show with him where I'm like, I feel like this guy might be capable of some...
Yo, listen, man. Me and Spody Face, I want to work with Spody Face, man. I'm trying to be friends with Spody Face, man. All right. You feel me, man? Like, Spody Face is a good dude, man. Now, Wack apparently don't think so, though, right? Now, fam, like, honestly, with this Wack and Spody Face thing, though, like, I don't know how much is content and how much is real, right? Because, yeah, right. Like, I don't know, like, how much is content and like how much is real, right? Because like Wack went on Spody Face podcast and Wack got them the most views they've ever gotten. And Wack even said afterwards, hey, don't question my genius. Okay? Don't question my genius. So Wack kind of knew what he was doing, like going on his podcast, but I don't know, man. All right, folks, the mic is not off. Y'all stop trolling.
No, I don't.
I can see Spody Face snapping and wilding out a little bit.
Listen, only thing Spody did, he did the total opposite of what I was trying to do for him.
What?
I was trying to show the people that he has it in him to be in front of somebody that he allegedly has a problem with, and he's able to have a discussion because he says he's changing, right?
Right.
All he did was blow his own cover. He got at the table with y'all, And it was no more peace. Everything was dead homies, 40 burning, and I'm gonna do this to you. And I'm telling myself,
It's a work in progress.
I'm telling myself, bro,
You don't just become a community activist overnight.
you ain't supposed to let. But Flacco wasn't even trying to. Flacco was just stating his claim.
No. Flacco's version of events, like his thing that he was saying that was pissing Sporty Face off was, I haven't seen this podcast with Sporty Face, Wack, and DC Baby Draco, but you are no longer allowed to call yourself a Crip because you behaved like such a bitch on this podcast that I have not seen. I mean,
I didn't go that far, bro. Yo, bro, I ain't go. Nah, bro. Yo, bro, you see how the white man operate, man? You see how the white man operate, bro? I ain't go that far, bro. Like I didn't go that far, bro. Like I never said this man couldn't be a Crip. Nah, hold on, bro. I ain't never went that far, bro.
sorry, like that's just like an untenable
This what
opinion.
he was going off of.
I've seen the episode now. I watched the episode.
This what he was-
Sporty Face handled himself well.
This what he was going off of. DC Baby Draco was not touched. What he's going off of is gang members, as he says, when I see you on the hood, on the dead homies, it's on.
The only reason why Sporty Face did not put hands on him was out of respect for you.
Listen,
The episode literally ends with him saying, "Come on, Wack, I want to fight him. I want to fight him." You're like, "No, please, just not right now. Not right now." He's like, "No, I just want to fade. I just want to fade." Sporty Face knew that was going to be what some people said after they saw it. The thing is that Flacco was saying that before he saw it.
first of all, because Flacco knew nothing happened to DC Baby Draco. He knew nothing happened. Flacco saying, if you saying something happened and you're supposed to be this and that, then goddamn it, he don't give a damn who involved. It's supposed to happen. This is Flacco.
But out of respect for you, he said, "Okay, fine."
Listen,
he didn't even really say that in the video. The video just ends.
Listen, let me ask you something. And I don't know why people don't do this math. I told Sporty Face when I was doing the interview, bro, when I'm around, I'm responsible for you. I know too many of your homies.
Uh-huh.
I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I was there. This dude was not scared.
Yeah.
Wasn't nothing scared about this dude. Remember I told you he was talking shit back?
You're saying Draco wasn't
Draco
scared.
was, bro, a scary dude don't get to barking back.
But I'm gonna be real.
I'm sorry.
Draco probably said 35 words throughout the whole thing.
Listen, no, he talked when dude was talking to him. And when he talked,
He was quiet for 95%
No,
of the
when he
video.
talked, he talked. He told him, you're clout chasing, this. So I'm like, bro, stop saying he was scared. And I don't know what motherfuckers math is, and I don't know where people come from, where I come from, but when you got a dude from out of town, walk in by himself, and he's that calm, listen, bro, you don't jump up with skinny jeans with your hands exposed, talking about a fade, homie. Now, those of us that been somewhere know exactly what I'm saying. So,
Yo, it sounds like DC had the strap on him, bro. It sounds like, DC had double blicks, which will make sense, though, because if DC showed up, now, obviously, like, DC is a higher caliber non-affiliate than me, because DC would probably squabble. Me, bro, I ain't got no squabbles. I ain't got no phase for nobody, bro. Okay, at all. I ain't got no phase or no squabbles for nobody. So, please understand this, okay? So, yeah, please understand. I got zero squabbles I don't got no squabbles for nobody. But DC would squabble you. But when DC walked in as comfortable and calm as he walked in, I think Wack is correct. He had to have something on him, right? Something, right, was on him, all right? And that's probably why and like he was calm. But in that situation too, bro, if DC has something on him, then I think that kind of makes Spody look a little better because, like, what was we expecting, bro? For him to, like, crash out and get popped? You feel me? Like, so, bro, like, it was a lose-lose, right? You take off, now they don't view you as an advocate and a spokesperson no more when you're really trying to make a difference and change. And if you don't do it, now they're calling you names. You feel me? So, nah, man. I'm just glad that nobody, punched nobody, that nobody, took off, man, that, you feel me? That we're keeping the peace. You feel me? Right? We're keeping the peace. All right. Shout out to everybody, man. All right. Keep the peace, people. Okay. Keep the peace, man. All right. Keep the peace, bro. Oh, man. So, okay. Let's get to it, man. Oh, okay. Yo, listen. I want to talk about, man, the Somalian thing, man. Because, a lot of y'all been giving me a lot of, like, flack for, for my take on Nick Shirley. Yo, bro, I'll be real, yo. I think I was hoodwinked by Nick Shirley. And y'all hate me when I do this, bro, because, like, I usually do this and then change my mind. Or, like, I come up with this strong stance initially, and I have this really strong stance I'm gun-hoed about, and then I come back and change my mind. But I honestly feel like I was wrong about Nick Shirley. Because when I first made my video, I was in 100% support of Nick Shirley. And then more details came out, and I'm like, bruh, this dude is not on the up and up, bro. Like, this dude is he's like a bullshit nigga, bro. Like, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Bro, Nick Shirley is 100% bullshit nigga, bro. So if you guys don't know what's going on, let's just recap real quick, right? So Nick Shirley dropped this video where he goes
to say quality learn.
Right. So like he goes to like these particular like daycares in like Minnesota where he's documenting fraud. One daycare, he didn't even stop there. He just drove by and said, "No kids." Right? Like even here. Right? Like he didn't even stop here.
And now we're being followed by the Somalis. This is another daycare center. Absolutely no signage, and there's no footprints in the snow of children playing outside. $5 million within the past
5.9 million in 2 years. 5.9 million they received in 2 years. That facility right.
Yeah. They didn't even stop to figure out whether or not like that place was open or had kids. So, and that was more so like my issue. Like once I got to actually sit back and watch it all, and I said, I was hoodwinked by this dude, bro. And I'll explain why I feel like I was hoodwinked a little later, but let's just break it down.
There.
And now we have a group of Somalis telling us in our vehicle right now.
From this daycare center, we headed over to the infamous Quality Learning Center, which actually spells Quality Leering Center on the outside of their sign. That's how blatant this fraud is here at this daycare.
Don't open up!
So this is Quality Leering Center. I meant to say Quality Learning Center.
Don't open up!
They said they spelt learning wrong.
Here. Don't open up!
How do you have ice here, ma'am? I'm literally a YouTuber.
Don't open up!
Ma'am, what?
Yo, listen, man. Hey, listen, man. White liberals are God's gift to the planet, man. Some of them, all right? Not all, but some of them.
What do you think about the fraud that's taking place here in Minnesota?
Don't open up! We have ice!
And what do you think about this place being licensed for 99 children
Don't open up!
and getting $4 million
Don't
over the
open up! It's ice!
$4 million in the last 2 years?
Go away!
What do you think about that? Are you in
Go
favor?
away!
Are you in favor of that?
Go away!
You know where
You're
they-
not welcome here.
Are you-
Shame on you!
Are you in favor of $1.9
Shame
million
on you.
going
It's ice.
illegally,
Don't open up!
fraudulently to this business that has Quality Learning Center but can't even spell learning right on the door?
Don't open up!
Yo, to me, like, that's the biggest indictment, right? Like, the biggest indictment is they spell learning wrong, bruh. I'm not bringing my kid to no learning center that spelled learning wrong. I'm sorry, bruh. Not happening. I'm not doing it, bruh. That's just from my perspective, though, right? But does that really prove it's fraud? It doesn't.
Ma'am, we are not ICE.
I don't care who you are, you don't belong here.
I belong here just like you belong here.
Don't open up! It's ice!
You do realize that there's supposed to be 99 children in here at this building, but there's no one here. This is a child daycare
Minnesota
center.
says 99 children. Paid $1.9 million this year in CCAP funding. Do you know where the children are? Were they kidnapped? They run away? Where are the children? This is state of Minnesota.
Yo, also too, like that's just like that's wrong, right? No, it's 99 kids again. So how the daycare thing work? If you guys don't know, because again, I've been poor all my life. All right, I've been disgustingly poor all my life. So yeah, I understand how government aid and government assistance work. So for low-income parents, the government says, "Hey, we will pay for your childcare so you can go to work and get a job and hopefully, achieve upward mobility. So hence you don't need government assistance any longer, right? Because if you can't go to work because you have 4 children, then then that's all bad. So we'll pay for your childcare. Now, it's 99 kids they're covering, but like parents got different schedules, right? Like some parents probably don't go to work until 6 p.m. So from the kids come at 6, right? So it's different schedules. So all 99 kids aren't supposed to be in the building at the same time. That's crazy.
Right here.
And who are you?
My name's Nick Shirley, ma'am.
And who are you with?
Nick Shirley. Nick Shirley on YouTube.
Yeah, so who are you with here?
Oh, he's just been doing some research, investigation. Trying to put law and order back in the streets.
No, right. So he goes to the center, and the reason why nobody came to the door was because they didn't open until 2 p.m. He came at 11 a.m. So for me, that's my biggest thing, right? Is these two things they aren't mutually exclusive, right? It's possible like it's possible from like my perspective, right? Like people are saying that if you believe that Nick Shirley was a fraud, then for some reason, like if you believe that he was a fraud, then for some reason, like you don't believe that fraud is happening in Minnesota, which is not true at all, bruh. No. Like, yo, I could believe that Somali groups are defrauding the Minnesota government. I can believe that and also believe that Nick Shirley did a butcher documentary that accused innocent people of fraud. Here's the difference, okay? Crime is taking place in Minnesota. People are defrauding the government. It was Nick Shirley's job. He appointed himself the person to go out and find the people doing it. He presented to us the wrong people. He didn't present to us criminals. He didn't present to us people who were defrauding you feel me? And that's my problem. I'm not denying that fraud is taking place. Of course it's taking place. But Nick Shirley went to businesses that were doing the right thing. Nick Shirley went to businesses that were not committing fraud, and he dropped a deceptive video deliberately misleading us to believe that these innocent business owners were committing fraud. And to me, that's wrong, right? Like, for example, I can go to Southside Chicago and say, yo, there's gang violence happening in Southside Chicago. There's gun violence happening in Southside Chicago. There's gang violence. People with red bandanas and blue bandanas are committing gang violence and gun violence in Southside Chicago. That would be a statement of fact. But then I can follow that up with saying, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys who's committing the violence. And then I go to Southside Chicago, find a random black guy with a red bandana and say, he's a gang member who shoots people. And then everybody says, like, what proof do you have that he shoots people? Well, gang violence is a thing. No, yeah, like we agree. Gang violence and gun violence is a thing. There are gang members with red bandanas and blue bandanas who shoot people in Southside Chicago. Yes, that's a thing. That's understandable. But you can't just put a camera in a random black guy's face with a red bandana and say he is a gang member who shoots people with no type of proof whatsoever. Nick Shirley was right with the premise, all right? Somalians are committing fraud. Some Somalians are committing fraud in Minnesota. They're defrauding the government. Yes, that's a statement of fact. But what's not fact is putting a camera in business owners' faces who are not committing fraud and saying they're committing fraud people when you have no proof of them doing so. And to me, that's wrong.
This is just the beginning. This is going to get worse. Their target is set on Nick Shirley.
We showed you guys what was happening, and then you guys can go ahead and make your own analysis.
We're coming so we can make...
No, nah, bruh. You went to several daycares, including the Quality Learning Center, ABC, like daycare, and you said these are the people committing fraud. ABC Daycare literally showed, bruh, he came at 11. Here is the surveillance footage of us dropping off our kids at 2 p.m. We were not committing fraud. We have kids every day at 2 p.m. He came at 11 and then called us fraudsters. To me, that's wrong, bruh. Because, yo, we can all admit, yo, these Somalians are doing some really foul things in Minnesota. And somebody needs to investigate it, and somebody needs to actually bring the perpetrators to the light. Because fraud of any kind is wrong. They need to be, like, outed. But you don't put a camera in random people's faces and say that they're scamming and they're frauds and then plaster that to 100 million people when you have no proof they're doing so. Because the people that you went and say, yo, they're fraudsters, they prove they aren't defrauding anybody. They prove they're a legitimate daycare.
Current analysis, are you 100% sure you're true?
I don't even know what that means. Are you 100% sure you are true?
Yeah, I am 100% sure I'm true.
CNN is looking into Shirley's claims.
Now suddenly we have CNN putting in all this energy just to try and shut down Nick Shirley.
We're from CNN. Can we talk to you? This is MAGA.
Wait, hold on. So Nick Shirley can do an investigation to uncover $1 billion in fraud, but CNN is not allowed to uncover Nick Shirley's fraud? Right? So Nick Shirley can put a camera in innocent people's faces and label them as fraudsters and scammers, But when CNN put a camera in Nick Shirley's face and explained to you guys why Nick Shirley's investigation was botched, now all of a sudden, like, they're doing something that's wrong or like unethical.
YouTuber Nick Shirley.
There's the first tactic, MAGA content creator. How is Nick Shirley a MAGA content creator?
Yo, understand, yo, these people are deceptive. Yo, Warren Smith is also very deceptive. He's a MAGA creator because he's MAGA. Like that's why, right? Again, we'll do our research live because instead of Warren Smith doing basic research, he decided that like he was gonna like try to like shield to this like right-wing grift for some reason, which is like, bro, like he does this often too, right? Like I was watching his like Nick Fuentes like reaction, and he agreed with everything Nick Fuentes says, but try to like present a caveat. Oh, I don't agree with his white supremacist, white nationalism, racist rhetoric, but he's kind of cooking. So this dude could have done a basic research and find out that Nick Shirley is 100% MAGA. All right, 100% MAGA. Let's go through Nick Shirley tweets. All right, let's go to the very beginning. Okay, so let's see Nick Shirley's Trump. Okay, let's just scroll down. Let's just scroll down, man. 1 second, man. Let's just scroll down and try to find Nick Shirley. Important, remember, again, he's in full support of Trump. Let's try to find a MAGA tweet here, okay? And I'm sure 100% that if Warren Smith would have done basic research, he would have found, yeah, of course, you feel me? Like there's a perfect. Let's just pull it up real quick. Bro, this man is a fanboy of Trump. He's a literal fanboy of Trump. He's a literal fanboy. Again, let's continue though, man. Let's continue, bro. Yo, and like his entire like his entire content too, bro, is like, yo, I'm confronting Trump protesters, anti-Trump protesters. But let's move on, bro, to see real quick. Kamala voter has meltdown after Trump. Bruh, come on, son. If you would have done your basic research, bro, you would have discovered right here. We did it. Trump will become the 47th president of the United States. Kamala, you are fired. He's not MAGA. We did it. Who's we? MAGA. MAGA. And so, Madison, listen, okay, all right? I don't care he's a Trump supporter. I don't care he's MAGA, all right? But Warren Smith presented CNN calling him MAGA as if they were like wrong or something, right? Now, clearly we just saw he's MAGA. The man says, pray for America, Trump is here. Man, come on, bro.
MAGA.
Now, watch out. Listen, yo, watch out. He tried to sneakily present questions to avoid actually addressing it. I mean, he's MAGA. How do y'all know he's MAGA? No, he's MAGA because he says he's MAGA. He's MAGA because he's an avid Trump supporter. That's how he's MAGA.
Content creator. How is Nick Shirley a MAGA content creator?
A MAGA content creator. He claims that he uncovered widespread fraud by Somali-run child care centers in the state.
Under your definition, would I be a MAGA content creator?
Back at a daycare.
I'll be real, Warren, bruh. Bruh, like it's suspecting of you, bruh. But Nick Shirley is a MAGA content creator because one, he's a MAGA, right? Like he supports Trump 100%, 1,000%. And a lot of his content is MAGA based. A lot of his content is confronting liberals, confronting blue hair liberal, confronting anti-Trump protesters, confronting Kamala supporters. He's a MAGA content creator. But that's irrelevant though. We don't care, right? I don't care about your politics, bro. I don't care who you voted for. I don't care who you believe in, bro. Good people is good people, to be honest, bro. Good people is good people. It doesn't matter. This dude, Nick Shirley, is a piece of shit.
Here in Minnesota, he alleged was a fraudulent facility in a now viral video.
By a creator who has shared anti-immigrant and anti-Muslim videos in the past, put a major national spotlight.
However, the so-called evidence comes from a man who has posted anti-Muslim and anti-immigrant content in the past.
This is going to be the tactic. I mean, can you point to an example? Where is the evidence that Nick Shirley is anti-legal immigration or anti-Muslim?
CNN's Whitney White.
Again, I don't care about Nick Shirley's politics, right? Now, listen, man, I'm sure if you do some type of baseline research or a deep dive, right, is it out of the ordinary, bruh, right, that you will find a white nationalist or a Mormon to be anti-immigrant or anti-Muslim? Like, I don't feel like that's an absurd thing to assume, okay? Wait, like, isn't it now again, like, I'm not sure because I'm not Mormon, but isn't it true, like, that black people aren't even allowed to like be Mormon? Like, isn't it true that like black folks weren't even allowed to be Mormon like until as of recently? Like the Mormons look down upon black folks and think we're like second class like citizens. So am I shocked that a Mormon may be racist? I don't know, bro. But again, to me, that don't matter, right? If Nick Shirley would have came and done his research and found the actual people who are committing fraud, I would have been pro Nick Shirley. But he's not finding them. He's not finding the actual people committing fraud at all.
Wild speaks to the man behind that video and takes a look at his claims.
So it's already so clear what they're trying to do here.
This is MAGA YouTuber Nick Shirley. Back at a daycare in Minnesota, he alleged was a fraudulent facility in a now viral video.
People are going to say this is a left or right issue, but no, fraud is fraud. And so I'm not out here trying to put a twist on things.
He's alleging that when he shows up, he does not see any kids and that no one will provide him any information on how to utilize those services.
Did you come during their normal operating hours when you came to visit?
I came at 11 a.m., I believe, and I also came the following day, later in the day.
This is going to be the biggest line of attack. Well, Nick, you did not come during their normal business operating hours, which they are now claiming is from, 2 or 3 o'clock until 10 p.m., which is strange for daycare. It could be possible.
Oh, why are they coming at 2? That's not when like elementary school ends and then you go into.
I don't know. Kids' schedules are so weird now. It's like sometimes they have like half days on.
Yo, pay attention to those to how they present like nothing but skepticism, right? So they plaster these businesses and said they committed fraud to 100 million people, but yet none of the things they're saying proves fraud, right? So they will say, well, these were open at 2 p.m. He came at 11 a.m. 2 p.m. is strange. But they don't detail the actual fraud these people committed. All they do is speak on things they disagree with. Again, if they open up at 2 p.m. because they are after school program or an after school daycare, like you can disagree with it, but show me how that's fraud. Show me how a daycare opening up at 2 p.m. is fraud.
Comes at 2?
People like Caleb Hammer are coming at this in a pretty balanced way.
The fact that I see people on Twitter right now defending this fraud because it's against a left-wing governor, that shows how just fucking locked in we are with ideologies. I don't give a fuck who it is. If there's fraud and my tax money is going there, being funneled from the federal government to their state for those assistance programs, it is going to fraud, fuck you.
Now, we already did a video on Caleb, right? He's also like, one of those dudes who started off as like a pretty cool content creator and then began to like grift like the right wing like really hard as of lately. Now, like with Caleb, bro, like he's not really the best spokesperson you want on your side. Like, ain't Caleb like get exposed for like fantasizing about underage boys?
Looking at this from the outside, there are indicators that something is very strange here.
The point of it is not whether or not I came at the right time of their operation hours. The point is that blacked out.
Yo, they use words like indicator something is strange here. Yo, an indicator something is strange isn't proof that fraud happened. And you told 100 million people these people like committed fraud. Yo, listen, bro. Y'all better find y'all evidence quick and in a hurry, bro. Because I'm telling y'all, bro, that class action lawsuit is coming.
outdoors. They can't give you any information. You call that number, no one answers. I wasn't trying to go inside, and there should be a way for somebody to actually be able to call that number and somebody to be able to answer. These aren't real businesses.
But surely you don't think a daycare should just be unlocked. You shouldn't be able to just walk into a daycare.
But that's not what he's claiming. He's not claiming you should just be able to walk into a daycare. He's pointing out that he's not able to get any information.
I wasn't trying to go inside.
But surely you don't think a daycare should just be unlocked. You shouldn't be able to just walk into a
There
daycare.
should be a reception.
It is.
No, every daycare is locked.
Their doors are locked. If
And
you
so,
go to a public
okay,
school
you bring up a fair point. Then why can't they actually give me information how to enroll a child?
So they're claiming there is reception. When you look at the original video, we get a shocking moment. This is the response he got.
My name's Nick. We're doing a little documentary trying to find little Joey a spot to put himself in one of these centers here because there's.
Yo, listen, bruh. These people are despicable, bruh. Yo, like, bro, you see how nasty these people are? So they quickly get out of the Quality Learning Center and ABC, and they move quickly away from that and get to this, right? Bruh, yo, you know why? Right? Yo, you know why, like, they don't address every daycare? You know why? Because they understand that Nick Shirley had it wrong. Being skeptical, having indicators that maybe something is... Those are not an indictment that fraud is happening here, okay? And if Nick Shirley wrongly identified at least one of these daycares as fraudulent and told 100 million people, the video got about like, what, 130 million views on X right now, with all the reactions, probably 500 million plus impressions. If Nick Shirley told 500 million people that a daycare committed fraud and they didn't, I don't care if it's even one daycare that he got wrong. Why are y'all not calling him out for literally ruining an innocent person's life? Y'all don't give a damn, bruh. Y'all are despicable human beings. And like I feel like that's the difference too, bruh. Like between who y'all might consider like a liberal. I'm not a liberal. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not left. But like that's the difference, right? Between like who y'all might consider left and who y'all might consider right? Like a far leftist for the most part is somebody who you can probably say, like, a super far leftist, like, radical, might be stupid, might be dumb, but, at least they have, like, some compassion and care in the world. Opposed to a far-right radical, they could be dumb as well, but they're most of the time evil, lacking compassion, and this here shows it, bruh. You guys are speaking upon the 100% fact and certainty that Nick Fuentes, for at least one daycare in that video, Nick Fuentes falsely identified at least one daycare to 500 million people as fraudsters and ruined their lives. They're getting hate calls, death threats, and everything. And y'all are sitting up here trying to justify Nick Fuentes identifying a daycare and saying they are a fraud to 500 million people when they are innocent. And y'all trying to justify this by indicators and skepticism. No, show me the hardcore evidence and proof, bruh.
Asking us about
The fraud? Yeah, because we want to make sure we're going to legit business if we're going to bring our little boy Joey here.
This is not a Joey spot.
What do you mean by that?
This is not a Joey spot?
Ooh, buddy.
This is not a Joey spot?
That is not what you wanted to say.
Don't act like this is unreasonable to find this suspicious. They're forced to concede the fact that
Yo, we're not talking about suspicious here, right? Listen, if I'm walking down the block at 10 p.m. and a kid is like walking towards me in a ski mask, I'll be suspicious. But it's one thing for me to then call 911 and say, this kid in a ski mask is a bloody murderer. Come and arrest him and get him. That's the difference here, buddy. Like, that's the difference. Come and arrest this kid. He's a bloody murderer because he has on a ski mask. It's different than saying, oh, I'm suspicious, I'm skeptical, maybe this kid might rob me, let me just go the other way. Y'all made statements of facts. Y'all called them fraudsters and frauders and scammers for a statement of fact to 500 million people.
there is fraud occurring there and it has been being investigated.
Do you think that federal law enforcement hasn't done enough? I mean, they would say, look, these fraud cases have been going on, but they've already done like 80 indictments. The cases have been going on, for years.
I mean, I can't believe this is CNN's strategy.
Bruh, suspicion to these people means guilt. They're despicable. They're terrible, bro. Which is why, bro, like I tell y'all, man, like I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a conservative. If y'all know my politics, you know what side I was leaning on at some point, right? You guys know where I started. And as I get older and as I grow, bro, I become like more compassionate, bro, and more empathetic. And yo, bro, like like some things, man, like you just can't align with, bro. If anybody is okay with, again, this dude plastering the faces and the businesses of innocent people, the 500 plus million people, and identifying them as scammers, yo, bro, like you are like cracked out, right? But listen, here. So if you want to call in, okay, yeah. So listen, I'm about to start taking calls right now because, I want somebody who disagree with me. If you disagree with me on the Nick Shirley thing, if you disagree with me on my take on Somalians in Minnesota, I have a phone number in my description. Call that phone number, enter in the meeting ID in my description, and then I will bring you on, okay? All right, I will bring you on once I see people start flowing in, okay? So let's just read some chats real quick, and then we'll get started. So yeah, y'all call in, all right? Again, call that number, enter in the meeting ID in the description, and that will bring you to me, and then I will bring you on to discuss, like the Somalian thing, all right, and Nick Shirley. So Ghost Dog TV says, let them know how those Philadelphia Africans get down, Flock. Hey, man, Ghost Dog, I appreciate you, brother. Mikey No Jumper says, I'm coming to Texas this weekend. Let me pull up. I won't be in Texas, man. But like, I'm going to call you after this, Mikey. Wolfboard93 says, now you want to be friends with Spody Face, scary ass. Hey, man, call me scary, man. Feel me? Shout out to you, Flacco. Keep your foot on their necks. Spelling learning wrong on a learning center is laughable. I know a few black Mormons and I live in New York. Oh, really? You feel me? Hey, I'll be real, man. I did not know that black Mormons existed. All right. But okay, let's get to it, man. Okay. So let's see real quick. All right. So star 6 to unmute. You have been admitted. Star 6 to unmute. Star 6 to unmute. Going once. You're a caller.
Yo, what's up?
Hey, man, listen, man. You're alive. This will be clipped. What's your disagreement with my take on the Nick Shirley situation?
Hey, I'm gonna be honest, Flacco. I'm here to just show love. I'm just so proud of you, bro. You're the best to do it at No Jumper ever, bro. You're bigger than anybody there. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, man, listen, man. I appreciate you, okay? Love, my brother. Love, okay?
Much love.
All right, man. Perfect. All right, let's go. All right, man. So listen, man. Next caller, star 6 to unmute yourself. Star 6 to unmute yourself. Last four in 6447. Unmute yourself. Star 6 to unmute yourself, my brother. Going once.
We know.
You're live with Flacco, man. What's your disagreement, man?
So, first of all, CNN is politically left. They're attacking his character instead of focusing on the fraud. So if they're creating a narrative to make him look bad instead of focusing on the fraud, then tell me how do you believe that they're innocent?
Okay. Have you watched the video, right?
I watched the whole video.
Cool. So what did Nick Shirley show you that proves that Quality Learning Center is a committing fraud?
First of all, he went to a couple different fucking daycare facilities.
No,
my bad for swearing.
No, listen, yes, right? He went to a few. And like, we can go down the list, right? But again, like my premise is if he got at least one of those daycares wrong, if he plastered an innocent business to 500 million people and said these people are committing fraud, we should call him out because you just ruined and destroyed somebody's life. So I'm saying, when he went to Quality Learning Center, how did he prove fraud?
Well, first of all, they said it was a nighttime daycare or whatever. They had no children there. Hold on, listen. He went back 3 different times, he said. He went once at 11, one at 2, and one at like later in the day. There were no kids all 3 times. When CNN went there, one car pulled up with 5 kids. Like they're registered for 90 kids. So like, and add to this, the next day they had a report that they got robbed for all their paperwork. Who goes to a business and steals paperwork? They are getting rid of evidence, bro. It's all there in your face. Like, people are focusing on
those are different daycares, by the way, too, right? But here,
no, the learning center was the one that had their paperwork stolen.
Wait though. Again, though, back to proving fraud, my brother. So, firstly, is this, bro? He came at 11. In that video, right?
Mm-hmm.
Again, in that video, he came at 11, and he admitted to the such. He says he came at 11 a.m. They opened at 2 p.m. They had kids at that school.
He also said he came back 2 more times, though.
No, the following day, right? And again, the following day, right? He claims that he came back. That's not documented, right? And then once the documentary dropped, that's when he came back with everybody else. But he showed up at 11 a.m. to a daycare that opened at 2 p.m. and said they're committing fraud. I'm asking you, what did he show you, right, that would definitively prove to you that they're committing fraud? With 100% fact, these people are scammers. He showed up at 11 a.m.
Like I said, that specific daycare, they came on the news the next day and said that all their paperwork was stolen.
I'm talking about his video. Wait, though. Pause real quick, though.
But
I'm talking about his video. We'll get there,
though. It's nuanced, though.
No. Time out real quick. We'll get to where you're trying to go. I'm talking about Nick Shirley's video as of now. You said Nick Shirley proved these people committed fraud in that video. He showed up at 11 a.m. Showing up at 11 a.m. at a daycare that opens at 2 p.m. and saying they're closed, they're committing fraud is not proving fraud. What did Nick Shirley prove to you in that video that these people are committing fraud?
How can you really prove it without all the paperwork? You got to go off the nuance of the situation. Like I said,
that's the point.
He said he went back two more
Pause real
times.
quick. That's the point. Then, bro. If you can't prove they're committing fraud because you don't have enough information, then you shouldn't plaster their names, their faces, their businesses to 500 million people and say they're committing fraud.
Okay, but that's one business. He went to 10 other daycares.
It doesn't matter if it's one or all of them. If that man plastered one innocent business to 500 million people, bro, are you not saying that's wrong?
I didn't say it's not wrong. What I'm saying is, if you want to correct the situation, you have to go through everything. Like, bro, there's clearly fraud going on in the state. That's all I'm saying.
I agree with you.
He went to. Hold on, but you keep cutting me off.
Okay, sure.
Hold on. He went to a building. We're gonna go over the whole video. He went to a building that had 20 different healthcare facilities inside of it. What establishment have you ever went to that had 20 different healthcare facilities inside of it, and they also won't let you apply? Have you ever been to a daycare? I know you don't have kids, but have you ever been to a daycare and they don't take nobody, they won't take your information, they won't talk to you at all, and they have no people inside? Have you ever seen that? I've never seen that other than in that video in Minnesota. I'm from Massachusetts. I have a child. I've put my child in many different daycare centers. Even the ones that open at 2 o'clock, you see children, you see staff, you see things going on. You see parents coming in. You don't see none of that in the video. The only time you seen children was when the news camera came, and it was one truck with 5 kids in it. Like, come on, bro. I understand you. I mean, like, I get where you're going with it. You feel like they're victimizing Somalians, but there are Somalians doing fraud in the state.
Wait, all right. So you concede that he did not have enough information to label Quality Learning Center a fraud, but yet he did to 500 million people.
that one place, but like I said, it's nuanced. He did not have enough information. Sure. Hold on, let me finish. He did not have enough information. You're correct. Well, if they're not doing fraud, how would the next day they say they were robbed for all their paperwork. You're focusing on one thing. Yes, he didn't have enough evidence, but it's like, all right, if a nigga kills somebody, right, and you don't have enough
Well, it
evidence to
wasn't
prove he
Quality
killed
Learning
somebody.
Center, bro.
Hold on.
But you're wrong, though. It
Which
wasn't
one was
Quality Learning Center, bro. It was No Kemas, my boy.
Once again, that same place.
No,
You went back
bro. See, bro,
You're right.
just
You're right.
lie.
You're right. You're right.
Y'all
You're right.
just lie
I got it
on these
mixed
people,
up.
bro. Y'all just lie on these people, bro. So, listen, bro. Again, bro, this is what I'm talking about, bro. When you guys are labeling people as fraud
you're saying,
to
hold on.
500 million
So
people,
you're saying
bro.
that.
Right?
So you're saying it's okay. It's okay that he got one wrong, but there's the fact that they're making $50 million
How about the
off
next
of
one?
our tax
ABC
money.
Learning Center, where again, no, he came at 11 at ABC Learning Center. They show surveillance of kids showing up at 2 p.m. He lied on ABC Learning Center too. How about them?
All right, but how many kids was it? Most of these places are registered for 90 people. You're only seeing 5 kids. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just going off of what you're saying. All right, they seen people coming in, but they're registered for 90 people. Why are you only seeing 5 people? That could easily be the owner's kids.
Yeah, right. But look, right. Listen, right. But look, don't you see the problem here, bruh? When you are labeling somebody as a fraudster to 500 million people, the burden of proof is on you, right? It's up to you to prove these things. And if these people are showing, hey, we had kids coming in at 2
But we also got to realize it's a YouTuber, bro. He's not a professional journalist. He just seen something wrong and try to fucking investigate.
The vice president is retweeting him, bro. He has an
And
obligation
you know why?
to get it correct.
It's because the right wants to make all immigrants look bad. Yes, that's a problem. That is a problem. But that doesn't take away from the fact that there is fraud going on. That's all I'm saying. I'm a Black American, my nigga.
Fraud, though.
Like
Wait. Sorry, right? Sorry. Bro, listen, bro. We all agree there's fraud going on. Nobody is saying there's not fraud going on, bro. We all agree. We're saying go catch the bad guys. There are actually Somalians who are committing fraud in Minnesota. There's whites, there's blacks, there's Chinese, there's Asians. There's every group. Now, Somalians are committing it at a higher rate from what I've seen.
You're totally right. But right? How do you want one YouTuber to do that when you have a government that has the funds and the accessibility to go after the mayor who's enabling all of this? Why aren't they doing it? You're putting all this on one YouTuber who's not a professional journalist. He brought it to the light. Yes, he made mistakes. He made mistakes.
Nick Shirley appointed himself. Again, even if he says, hey, I don't have the resources to discover fraud, that's one thing. But you go ahead and you lie on innocent businesses, that's another thing, bro. You feel me, man? But hey, man, listen, man. We about to get some others, you feel me, in okay? What's your last word, man?
Man, I fuck with you, Flacco. I'm just saying, you gotta look at all the pieces. You feel me? That's all I'm saying.
Bruh, wait, bruh. You just conceded that he lied on the ABC and then Equality Learning.
No, I didn't concede. I didn't concede.
You conceded that he didn't have enough information to label them a fraud, but yet he told 500 million people they are frauds and ruining their lives because of that. How do y'all not see like what's wrong with that picture? You don't have enough information to call somebody a fraud, but yet you tell 500 million people they are fraud. That's like me saying, hey, this kid, all right, wears blue, has on a ski mask. Hey, man, I think he's a gang member who commit crimes. And then I call the police and say, this kid commit crimes. He's a gang member. Come to find out, the kid's a normal kid who's just going to school, right? That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't understand like how terrible it is, bro. That again from your concession that at least
you're
two
right.
businesses
But guess what?
had their lives ruined by this kid.
Once the government does the investigation, we'll know whether it is or isn't. Right now, none of us really know. We're going off of video. We're going off of nuances. We don't have paper evidence. Most of the paper evidence was destroyed.
But he gave statements of facts though. He said they are a fraud.
All right, this is my last question, Flacco. I got you. This is my last question. If he did everything so wrong, what would you have done different? Just tell me that.
Sure. I would have tried to, again, my best ability to go out and try to find information that would prove beyond a reasonable doubt these people committed fraud, or for a fact they committed fraud.
But that's
right?
what I'm saying. How?
Right?
How would you do that? You can't get
I
paperwork unless
don't
you're
know. I'm
unless
not
you
an
go through the government.
investigative journalist, but what I wouldn't do is I would not piece together
I
some
feel
botched
you.
research and then label innocent people as frauds. That's what I wouldn't do, though. You feel me? But hey, brother, listen, man. Please, hey, brother, listen, man. I appreciate you, man. All right, it was nice talking to you. Okay, we about to get to the next call. Okay, brother. All right, man. Talk to you, man.
All right.
Wait, wait 1 second. Wait, well, how do I see? All right, perfect. Okay, so let's see right here. Is this right here? So let's see. Amid here. I must just start going from the bottom. All right. Hey, man. Star 6 to unmute. Star 6 to unmute yourself now.
You hear me now?
Like kind of like your audio is a little low. Speak louder, please.
What about now? I might get to kill it off my car.
No.
Can you hear me?
Nah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, cool.
All right, man.
Hey, Flacco,
What's your
man.
Wait. Sorry, right? So one, what's your name, man?
My name's Smooth G.
Perfect, man. Smooth T, man. What's your disagreement?
My disagreement, bro. It seems like you real soft on a lot of white folks, and you go hard on black people, man. And you know, the brother's the one put you on, man. And this my thing when it comes to tethering, right? I don't have no problem with you at first, bro, but lately on a lot of your stuff, you seem to get some of these white supremacists pastors like Adin Ross and a lot of other motherfucking racist motherfuckers. Then you would go in on some of the black people. I just don't respect that. And with your street politics, bro, your shit is horrible. Like, I like when you talk about politics, but when you try to involve yourself with the street politics, I feel you don't be knowing what you be talking about, man. The shit be off a mile away. And you just be throwing shit up in there. That shit ain't right, man. Like, just throwing false shit on people. That's just like if somebody throw something false so you wish up happened. That shit fucked up, man. So I like when you keep it real in a butt and really do your journaling and be on point with that shit. You know what I mean?
All right. So first thing is, what white supremacists did I give a pass to?
Man, listen, it be a lot of, like, on some of your stories, right?
Name one.
You be like, they say this guy racist. I mean, I don't know. It's a lot of these streamers and a lot of these just like Adin Ross. Let me think. The Kasi 6ix9ine. You did a good interview about him last time, but
how did I give Adin Ross a pass?
I mean, just like you got this Adin Ross destroyed the Crips thing. This motherfucker ain't gonna war with no Crips, bro. Like, where that come from? Like, that's clickbaiting, basically, dude. Like, I can see he with the war. And he actually did something, but they ain't gonna war, man. That's why I said we're in politics. You gotta say what you mean what you say, and call out the truth, man. You know what I mean? Because you got a big platform. So when you do that, it look kind of corny. You know what I mean? So you got the white boy destroying the Crips. Okay, what you mean by that?
Look, man. Y'all see why I hate niggas? Do y'all see why?
Nigga, you
I hate niggas?
You untethered. You untethered, bro. What you talking about? You not from this country. You not from this country, bro. We picked you on, you
control your
bozo.
impulse.
You
Control
can't
your impulse. Breathe and control your impulse.
your shit, nigga.
Control your
you call
impulse.
me a nigga, I'm gonna call you a tethered.
Control your impulse, nigga.
I can't stand tethered, nigga.
Control your impulse,
You tethered, dick suck. You suck white dick, you fat motherfucker. You got bigger thighs for Jill Scott. Shut your fat ass up.
Impulse?
You fucking don't disrespect me like that, like my culture, nigga.
Okay, because
I'm
if you cuss, I have to drop you if you cuss. Okay,
I got you.
Okay,
I got you.
Okay,
but listen, don't disrespect foundational black Americans, bro.
I'll answer your question.
Go ahead.
Okay, so first off, all right. Again, I don't see a difference between Black Americans and Africans. I think we're all one. I think we're all black. So I don't even make a distinction. When I say igga, I'm referring to the ignorant ones, meaning this, okay? You called into the stream to confront me about something. I asked you, can you give me an example? And you said, shoot, man, shit, man, is.
I didn't say
man,
none
is.
of that,
oh
bro.
God, man,
I said you
shit.
real.
You sound dumb
you
as
real
fuck.
lean. You real lean on the white side. I thought you said no cuss, fat bitch.
Oh, so
you
sorry,
real
sorry.
lean is
no cussing.
Yeah, all right. You
but
real
you
lean,
sound stupid,
bro.
sir.
All right. Check you need to watch your YouTube. You real lean on the people we call out, and this
Give
is
me
why
an
I say you ain't
example,
one for that.
sir.
I'm about to give you one. Because when we call out these racist motherfuckers, listen, use your ears. When we call these motherfuckers out, you be on your page talking about people say they racist, but I don't think he's racist. That's being lenient, bro. Like you lean, like you kind of dick suck their ass when you do that, man. I suck as shit. When we calling them motherfuckers out, you supposed to be on code. But I understand. This is why I say. This my fault.
Yeah.
This is why I say tethers are different because y'all don't understand the culture of what we fighting against. You don't got no code to you, so you ain't about to go at these white supremacists like that because you kind of got a culture of fearing them, bruh.
You see me.
You don't understand.
So first off,
you don't understand systematic white supremacy, bro. That's my main thing. You don't understand systematic white supremacy.
So first off, I have about 10 videos in the last 3 weeks of me calling out racists. I have a literal series on my channel called Racist Grifters Beg for Help. I exposed Chud, the racist. I exposed Lily. I've exposed multiple racists on my channel. And I've done more work exposing white supremacists than like probably any grifter you follow. But yet, because I say, you know what? I think Adin Ross, I don't think that Adin Ross is a racist. You then tell me, think, wait though. Listen. So I have a literal series where I expose white supremacists and racists on my channel. But yet, because I say I don't think that Adin Ross is a racist, you come on here ignorant as can be. Man, shoot, bro, you be giving them white boys a passes, man. No, bro, no. Listen, bro. I'm high IQ enough to where I'm able to distinguish between a racist and just a regular dickhead, right? And that ability, my brother, is important. Because if you go around calling everybody a racist, after a while, bruh, that word don't mean nothing, right? Again, we have to save that word for the actual racist, meaning this, okay? Chud, the grifter, who goes around random cities calling black kids the N-word with the hard R, that's who we say he's a racist, and we have to reserve that word for him. Lily Gladys.
Hey, Flacco. Let me say this.
That's a racist. Adin Ross is a dickhead, bro. That's it.
All right, let me say this. This is why I said you don't understand systematic white supremacy because that's not how it works. It works at deception too, bro. You do realize that, right? They ain't just gotta wear fucking cape. They don't just gotta wear capes and say the N-word all day. You can catch they word in how they word stuff and remix stuff and how they stand on code with their own people that they racist, brother. Do you understand that? But you say you smart, but you don't see that. Or do
there's
you
a
try
threshold
to see
you
that?
have to listen, man. There's still a threshold you have to cross for me to consider you a racist. But meaning this, okay? Adin Ross.
What's the threshold?
Again, Adin Ross.
Explain the threshold.
Yeah. Nah. Again, I would have to see again a real demonstration of A, you hate black people, blanket. 2, you believe that your race is superior to black folks, blanket. You having a particular issue with a particular black person, right, and attacking them and calling them out is not enough for me to say this man is a racist, bro. Cut it out, man. Like,
okay,
bruh,
Flacco,
after a while,
Flacco.
it don't mean nothing, bro. You can't just call everybody racist, bro, because you like
Flacco,
I can't stand it.
Hold on. This is why I say we different, Flacco. Do you hear the stuff him and Neon be saying and they chats be saying, calling people monkeys, throwing them bananas, gorillas and stuff like that? Them laughing at the joke saying the N-word. They have said the N-word a lot of times with slick ways. What are you talking about?
Has
and it's
Adin
like
Ross
I say,
called black people monkeys?
Man, he make jokes out of it, bro. He laughing at jokes when they talked about all types of black people. What are you talking? Man, listen. At the end of the day, bro, we're different. You let stuff like that slide. Listen, your culture let stuff like that slide because y'all worship white people, bro.
We
y'all
worship
trying to
white
find
people.
the good of white people.
We worship white people.
Where you from?
Who's we?
Where are you from?
I'm Liberian.
Your lineage. Where are you from? Liberian. They worship white people over there. They worship, bro. I'm telling you.
But you
they
do
worship white
understand, right?
people
Like,
over
I
there.
could trace my ancestors back to a plantation, right? I'm Liberian, bro. Like, we were free slaves who went back to Africa.
Okay, I'm just telling you, you're not Black American, bro. So with that being
I'm
said,
African. Yeah, but I'm still a Black man in America.
And that's cool. And that's cool. But and that's cool. But my main thing is, you got a culture full of people who let stuff like that slide. We don't let that stuff slide like the Panthers.
What exactly did Adin Ross do to where he's a racist?
Let Adin Ross come doing that little silly stuff to the nation, or come to a monster doing that. Then find out what happened to us. Like, we don't play like that, bro. That's my problem with you.
You see me call out Adin Ross. You see me say he was wrong for doing what he doing. But because I didn't say he's a racist, that means that I'm giving him a pass.
Bro, I wouldn't be able to trust you. If it was a war right now, I wouldn't be able to trust you. I'll have to Harriet Tubman your ass.
Fair, because
I'm going to have to shoot you in the back of the head. Because listen, you can set us up with white people. You can set us up with white people. We can't trust that. You too flip-floppy, man. If you ain't going to be straight up, listen, if you ain't going to be straight up and conscious, bro, I won't be able to trust you in this war, man. You know, it's just what it is. I know you a cornball. You're not for the neighborhood.
Hey, listen, man. I'll be 100% with you, my brother, all right? I ain't no bean pie eating, all right? Tree hugging conscious nigga, bro. No.
Listen, I understand that.
I have a life, homie, all right? I have a life, bro. For me, right? I don't eat bean pies. I don't hug trees. I ain't no conscious dweeb, my nigga. What I can say is this, though. Wait, though. What I can say is this, though, all right? Fam. Listen, call me out. Hold me accountable if I've ever done some butter biscuit eating. I'll give you that. But, though, in this situation, what's your definition of a racist, and why do you think Adin Ross is a racist, and how did I give him a pass? Like, again, wait, the pause real quick. Define a racist from your definition, please.
Thank you. A white supremacist is what we really call them.
What's a white supremacist?
And anybody that use anti-black or use them slick jokes like they use, like him, your boy Adam, y'all up there cooning that no jumper. Anybody that use slick shit and try to turn our people against each other and stuff like that, bro. Anybody doing anything that's anti-black. You know, because we are a oppressed race, dog. That is a racist, my dude. Because listen, hear me out. Let me finish. Because a racist, listen, hear me out. A person that's not racist is not going to do that anti-black stuff. They're not going to make jokes like that. They're not going to have a following with a whole bunch of Nazis like the racist
I have a question
like
for
that,
you, okay?
bro.
Okay, please. So first off, I say this with everything in me. You are low IQ and you're stupid. And here's what I mean, okay?
Your mama is. That's why she sucked my dick.
Okay, yeah.
I call your mama Bigfoot.
But it's okay? I asked you for a definition.
It's okay, because you got your mama jeans.
I asked you for a definition of what a racist is and what a white supremacist is, and you proceeded to follow, man, shit, bro, like, those like who be laughing at anti-jokes and shit. What's a racist, bro? Meaning this, okay? If somebody asks me what a racist is,
you are cool.
A racist is
you
somebody. Wait, hold on. Okay, cool. All right, bro. Listen, bro.
You're a fat floppy feather.
Okay.
You're
if somebody asks me,
all
right, cool. Okay. If somebody asks me what a racist is, I'm saying a racist is somebody, from my perspective, who believe that their race is superior to another race, who has hate for another race. That's a racist. So again, I'm gonna give you.
You think the white boy is gonna piss you off?
I'm gonna give you another chance, okay?
You think the white boy is gonna piss you? Wait, do you think the white boy is gonna piss you off?
Can you define racism for me?
The person used to work for Adam 22 when you was dick sucking him. You think they're gonna piss you off?
You are stupid.
You think they're gonna piss you off? Your mama is stupid. You intelligent. You're musty. You're fat, musty, fat-headed. You got Jill Scott fast. Hey, you got your mama fast, and you look like Whack 100. Nigga, stop it. Hey, listen, you intelligent. You will never be black. You're not black. You're not the culture. That's why you kiss white ass. But I can't trust you though. It's cool. I would
It's
never be
all
able to
love.
trust you though
Listen,
because you're a
it's all
sellout.
listen
You're a
to me.
sellout. Finish
Listen.
making your videos
Oh my God,
dogging out
listen to me
black
though.
people like Fox
It's
2.
all
Go
love
work for
though.
Fox 2 News.
It's all love. I rock with you, brother. You're just too stupid to have this discussion.
Go work
Please
for Fox 2 News.
do your
Fox,
homework on
boy.
what racism is and
Go
come
work
back,
for
okay?
Fox 2. You're a fat dick.
Oh my God. All right, brother. All right, man. All right, man. Here, bro. So let's go, man. Let's see who's next. Okay, let's see who's next. Okay. Yo, listen, man. Wait. Were you already here? Oh yeah.
Yes. Hello?
Oh yeah. Wait. Are you new? Are you were already here?
No, I've been here.
Okay, sorry. Wait, 1 second. Is this new? Yo, caller.
Hello?
Yo, caller. Wait,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
What's your disagreement?
I wouldn't necessarily say disagreement, but when it comes to the Minnesota the fraud stuff going on, I think you're missing the forest for the trees. So when you're talking about, oh, who is this guy that brought this information? He's bad, whatever. Like, think of this analogy.
Mhm.
All right, someone you really dislike. Okay, maybe he was like your school bully. Okay, he
Yeah.
comes up to you and tells you your house is on fire. Are you gonna just disregard that information because you dislike the person that tells you? You know, like you gonna let your house burn down because you don't like this guy? Either way, you need to look at it more objectively. And if you don't, so when you were talking to that earlier caller and you were going back to, did you watch the whole video? This video, you were like circling back to the video specifically.
Yeah.
I think that's an issue because if you only focus on one piece of information and like disregard the rest of the larger context and the information such as the weird break-in and also the fact that none of these businesses have come forward with tax returns or any kind of like IRS documents. I don't know. It's just kind of baffling that folks are so biased. They're unwilling to look at the larger situation and realize, okay, this is worth investigating.
Wait, so he pulled up to these people's businesses, said
Okay,
that they
so-
were
so
wait.
okay.
Wait. Okay. He
No, go
pulled
ahead.
up-
Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
He pulled up to their businesses. He called them scammers. And his proof for them being scammers, again, let's just go to ABC Learning and Quality Learning Center. He says these people were scammers because he didn't see kids there. And they didn't open until 2 and he came at 11 a.m. And then he posted a video saying these people are scammers. So now we're saying that because Nick Shirley came, did half-ass research, labeled people scammers falsely, that now these people have to go into their documentation, find their tax returns, and find all their information to prove Nick Shirley wrong. How about he just don't lie on them in the first place? We need this, okay? Again, we all agree, brother, there is fraud going on. I agree with you 1,000%. There's fraud going on. And
Okay,
I do believe
okay, hold on. You just touched on what I was saying.
Sure.
So you named the specific place and a investigator went there one time. So, okay, maybe that is, what if he went and it was completely made up? Like his whole thing was scripted and absolute bullshit. That instance doesn't disregard there's a pattern of documented and prosecuted fraud, especially in that area from a specific community. Who cares what the community is? You have to look at it objectively and be willing to analyze the information that's coming at you with your bias put aside. Okay, there are many documented instances of, especially during the COVID times when all these like new social services plans were coming out. Okay, so by the way, I work in social services. I'm more of a therapist now, but I worked in social work for a long time, and I know how these I don't want to say scams, but how these businesses can sometimes fudge numbers in order to get more money from, especially brand new programs. Like when they're pilot programs, they're really trying to figure it out. Businesses, especially if they're providing a social service, can say like, okay, we have 20 kids. Each kid needs $10,000 of food. Because we're providing food, that's also necessary because we're in a low income area. We also need, $3,000 a month for all of our utilities. Like you can kind of present your own numbers. And then once that's approved, that becomes the baseline. And so the way that these programs work, if you don't spend all the money allotted to you, then you don't get as much next year. So the goal is to spend all of the money allotted to you and say, oh, we actually needed this much more. And so it's not uncommon for a place, okay, let's say it's not a fraud, it's not a scam necessarily, because they're taking care of 12 kids. It is so easy for businesses, especially businesses that are being funded by government programs, especially new ones. Like the whole last 5 years has been a unique and novel time in social services funding. Like all of these programs are getting these programs are throwing money at these businesses that claim to provide a social service. And so say they're maybe seeing 12 kids. It is not difficult for them to say, you know what, actually we saw 18 kids. And the government isn't requiring names, addresses, social security numbers. They're kind of just like buying whatever the places are telling them. And so one of the only ways that these places get caught out is maybe a neighbor is suspicious and says, hey, I don't see any kids coming here. And they give a tip to the local government or state government. I think Minnesota was doing a lot of the funding, so it'd be state. And then the state has to do an of that place. And that's when it gets difficult, because you kept talking about like, how can he prove without a doubt, or how is it definitively proven? It's very difficult because, like I said earlier, they don't have to provide the social security numbers for the kids.
Yeah.
They don't have to provide addresses, names.
So no, right? But brother, like, so one, we all agree that we do believe that that people are committing fraud. But my question.
So what's the issue then?
Wait.
You just don't like the guy that's saying it?
No. Wait though. Nick Shirley didn't say, "Hey, there's just a blanket fraud going on in Minnesota." Nick Shirley came and he listed specific businesses. That's different. Again. For example, I can say, yeah, I agree that there are some businesses that are Somalian ran in Minnesota that are defrauding Minnesota. I 100% agree with you. But he listed specific businesses, right? He said, this business right here is committing fraud. And I'm saying from that video that I saw and you saw, Nick Shirley didn't prove those specific businesses. Every one of them was committing fraud, but yet he plastered their names, their contact, everything to 500 million people and said they are fraudsters, and the vice president reposted it, Donald Trump Jr. reposted it, Elon Musk reposted it, and those people's lives are now destroyed because of Nick Shirley, and he didn't prove that they specifically committed fraud. Those people shouldn't have to pay for the sins of the real Somalian scammers. And I'm saying that should be a concern for every one of us.
Okay, so you're confident that this specific place didn't commit fraud. I already talked on that, it's very difficult to prove definitively, like you're saying. But what about this one specific place makes you think that they're not committing fraud?
But the onus isn't on them to prove that Nick Shirley. No, Nick Shirley came and said, based on his investigation, these people are fraudsters. So what about Nick Shirley investigation prove to you?
I don't remember him saying that there definitively. Wait. Okay, that's fine.
Wait.
No, I'll agree. I'll go off that. That's fine.
Hold on.
I'll still talk to that. Okay.
If I show you that Nick Shirley said these people committed fraud, would you say, bro, you wrong for saying a definitive fact these people committed frauds when you don't have enough information to prove that.
Yes, you know what I would say? If that is not true, and if he said that these people are committing fraud and I'm running that business and I know that's not true, I would have nothing to hide and I would go ahead and sue him for defamation. And that would be very easy. But I suspect
sure
that they
that's
don't want to do
coming
that
up, right?
because, okay, I hope so, because if that comes out, then everything is going to come out in discovery and they'll be proven innocent. But either way, I hope that the IRS.
Wait, sorry, right? You see, brother, yo, I like you, man, right? So you know why, right? Because listen, man, there are a lot of people, bro, who have their minds made up on this situation. If you are willing to say that,
clearly,
right, that like you don't believe that Nick Shirley 100% proved that those specific
I don't care about Nick Shirley.
No,
I don't care about Nick Shirley.
No, sure, but
I don't care who brought the information.
That's my point, though. I'm questioning his research on those specific businesses. We both agree that there's fraud going on in Minnesota and Somalian businesses are committing it. Again, that's a part that we agree on. But my concern is, brother, there's about 7 to 10 businesses that Nick Shirley named and listed, specifically by name.
Okay, so they should sue him. So they should sue him.
Wait, right? And those people,
if they got nothing to hide, they should sue them. They should sue him for defamation.
Right? And those people have shown the voicemail, the everything, to where they're receiving threats, harassment. Their lives have been permanently destroyed by Nick Shirley. I'm saying, brother, if I go out and call a random guy a pedo, it should be up to me to prove how that random guy is a pedo. He shouldn't have to sue me to prove that he don't touch kids. Nick Shirley went.
Yes, correct.
Right.
Correct.
Right. So Nick Shirley went and listed businesses as fraud and haven't proved it yet.
I'll respond afterwards.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. So it is not on you to prove your innocence, but if your life has been threatened, if your life has been ruined by something, then you 100% should sue. And because that's like clearly defamation if it's untrue. And either way, like the whole personal thing, I don't care about Nick Shirley. I want the auditors, state government, because I think a lot of it was state money, to go in and check it out. Anytime someone is receiving tax money or social services funding, you are opening yourself up to audit and scrutiny. And if there's any something smells bad at all, then the state, the Fed, the local, whatever level of government that is providing funding should be going in there and looking through the documents.
But they did, though. So again,
they did not.
No.
This just happened.
Wait, time out though. I have an update for you. Okay. As of 2 days ago.
Okay, let's hear it.
Right. As of 2 days ago, right? The Minnesota, I guess the Minnesota Department of Child Care, they went and did their investigation on the specific, I think it was like 7 or so businesses that Nick Fuentes accused of being fraudulent. They went and did their research, and they have cleared those businesses and said they are operating right as they should be operating.
Have you seen that? Because that's public information. Have you seen that?
What?
Or you just saw someone write it or type it or say it?
No.
Have you seen their report?
It's on Fox News. It's on CNN. Like they have went and cleared these businesses.
Who's they?
Again, the Minnesota. Here, watch this. I'm about to pull up the Fox.
Yeah, if you could pull it up, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You're here.
By the way, Flacco, you're the man. I've been watching since you were doing the show with Gina and Suspect.
Word?
That whole era. Yeah. I don't disagree with you on a lot of stuff, but this one I think is just like you're just like blinded by your dislike.
Yeah. Here. So I found here. 1 second. I found the CBS article. I'm about to pull it up and on screen right now. You might not be able to see it, but I would read it out loud for you, and it'll be on the screen on the main YouTube. Okay, 1 second. I'm about to. I bet. So here, so let's
Yes,
pull
are
it.
you becoming a streamer now, or?
Man, bro, like I'll be doing both, man. Like you feel me? Like I'll be doing this and videos. You feel me? So like, bro,
Are you in? I thought I heard. Are you back in Dakota now?
Yeah, man. You feel me?
Full time?
Nah, man. I'm coming back. So I'm coming back. Well,
Man, you're stirring the pot before you come back.
yeah, like I don't want to leak like when I'm coming back specifically, but
Yeah, no, I hear you.
you
I
feel
hear
me?
you.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm coming back very soon. Well, here. So let me find it for you 1 second. Okay, cool. Here. So okay. So okay. So this is from CBSNews.com. So here, let me actually go to the second screen real quick. So it says 9 Minnesota childcare centers discussed in viral video operating as expected, state official says. 9 of the Minnesota childcare centers that were discussed in viral video prompting allegations of fraud were operating as expected when state investigators conducted on-site checks this week, officials said on Friday. So these people got investigated, right? And they found that Nick Shirley lied and these people were not committing fraud.
Okay, so then they should sue him.
Yeah, right? I bet. Hey, listen. We at least got one person today to say, you know what, man? Hey, listen, brother. We agree on 99.9% of things when it comes to this. I think that
No, totally. I just my main criticism is I think that you when you saw this video, you had your mind made up because of who was telling you the information.
Nah, bro. Like, listen, right, bro. Like, people like, okay, so people like don't really know, bro. Like, I'm moderate, but like, if people knew like my politics like early on, like they would know that like I'm the person.
I know you used to be all Trump back in the day.
Yeah, right. You feel me? Right. You feel me? And then like, right, bro. And then, bro, like as I grew older, bro, and just seeing like how radical like the right has gotten, it's kind of like, bro, like you have like dudes.
No, I agree.
Right, like, bro, like dudes with a camera.
Unfortunately, like the right is there. So there's a lot of stupid people in America, and a lot of them get radicalized. There's a ton of them on the right. There's a ton of them on the left. A story like this is exactly the kind of story that is like, it's verbose. It's inflammatory. It's gonna get people pissed off on both sides.
Yeah.
Because of who is representing it or who is like presenting it.
Yeah.
Who made the documentary, and then also the fact that he focused on. See, if I was, and you asked, or someone asked you earlier, what would you have done different? What I would have done different is I would have just kind of left the Somali shit aside and just said like Minnesota child care centers and presented it that way. And I think a lot of people would have been more like open or willing to come at it in a more objective way of like, what do you mean my tax dollars are paying for these kids that aren't there? They're like just going to this child care center that isn't actually taking care of kids. When you bring in like the race stuff, and especially it's presented by someone who's historically like very on the right, that's when you get people to dismiss a story, especially a story of fraud where like we're paying for this bullshit. We're just giving people money for nothing. It's the way you go about reporting is very important, like you've kind of like approached earlier, but also being willing to digest information that you might not necessarily like or that might like repulse you immediately because of your identity or beliefs. Like being open and willing to take an honest look and inventory and criticize your community, your whatever you identify with, is like a super important aspect of growth that American culture has just like lost. There's no self-reflection, and there's no willingness to say, okay, I don't like this guy, but he's cooking.
Bro, listen, bro, like, I 100%, bro. Like, I hate how tribal like we have gotten, especially, bro. Like when it comes to like politics, bro. Like, I'm somebody where, bro, like I'm
I
a
agree.
moderate. You feel me, right? Like, you feel me, and you know, and like I kind of hate, right, because I'm a moderate, who I guess people think that that I'm from the left. That when I cover like certain things and have certain opinions, it's super tribal, and then like my own people who love me when I talk about the right, now they're attacking me. But bro, listen, man, we have to take like one more caller because the No Jumper show is starting in 4 minutes, and y'all need to go watch
man,
it. Okay?
cool to talk to you. Cool to talk to you.
Yes, sir.
Keep
Thank
on
you so much,
keeping
man.
on.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man. All right, people. So okay, so let's go. All right, perfect. Let's go. Let's go to one more, okay? Let's go to one more, okay? Let's go to one more. Okay, here. So, last caller. Please unmute yourself. *6 to unmute. You have 4 minutes, man. *6 to unmute. *6 to unmute yourself. Going once, going twice, going 3 times. All right.
Yo,
Man. Hey, man, what's your wait.
Yogi the Bear.
Wait, I can hear you. Just like and talk up a little bit more, man. But brother, you're live, man. What's your disagreement?
My disagreement is that with Trump. All right, this is a problem with me. Here's my biggest problem. Trump came in and said, "Oh, I'm going to end the war in 24 hours between Ukraine and Russia." Didn't do that. He's saying, "I'm going to drop these files." It took them forever and a day to get anything, and look, they're all redacted. First of all, and then you got us. Did you know we have 800 military bases all around the world, man? We are the new world order. You understand? People want to complain about helping Americans. This is my tax dollars, this and that. But Trump already bombed 7 countries this year. The 7th one was Venezuela. You know what I mean? And dude, we are helping 107 countries. We need to help Americans, period. And also I agree with your last caller. I agree with you.
Yeah.
And the dude should have said allegedly. He shouldn't have been saying this like he had all of his ducks in a row. He shouldn't have been saying this. They're scammers, they're fraudsters, without having 100% proof, man. And you know what I mean? That's my disagreement.
Wait, so one we for the most part agree on all of that. Like the only thing that we might disagree on, and I'll definitely want your opinion on this. Are you saying that Trump evading and what is not even an evasion, but him arresting and doing regime change in Venezuela? Are you saying that's a bad thing?
Yeah, it's a distraction. It's 100% a bad thing.
Why?
All right. If you look at Venezuela, they have more oil underneath their soil than Saudi Arabia. They have more cobalt. They have more lithium than any other place. They have gold. They have uranium. They have rhodium. $10,000 an ounce for rhodium. That's all we are there for. We are the New World Order. We go wherever we want and we take over what we want and we do what we want. And I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting sick and tired of policing the world and not taking care of our own country citizens. I don't care if they're immigrants. If they're a citizen of this country, yeah, there's going to be bad apples in every bunch. You're not going to stop everything. There's
but brother,
everywhere.
No, Yeah, man. But like, so even if like people are saying, hey, man, like Trump's intention. Now, again, I'm not a Trump guy. Like, like people know this, but I really support like what Trump did in Venezuela, because brother, like now,
No, why? Why?
yeah, right. Because look, we can say this, right? Like, we can question Trump's intent and say, oh man, like he don't give a damn about those people. He, like he did it to steal oil, I guess, even though like the oil itself, was not really being used to the max potential. But as somebody, bro, who came from Liberia, now I escaped Liberia during the Civil War, right? Because again, like how these third world countries work, brother.
Yeah, I understand that. I understand.
Right. Is like there's no such thing as democracy, right? It's the rebel leaders or the person who can inflict the most violence. They're usually the one who from like and take over. And in Venezuela,
Yeah, but look what we did.
wait though, right? If Venezuela had a duly elected president, but he was ousted and the country got hijacked by a dictator, and people were being oppressed, being shitted on, their lives were being like broken up, they're being persecuted, murdered in the streets for having opinions. It was completely like a third world lawless country, and this dude was running amok and persecuting innocent people and destroying their lives. If Trump stepped in and took the boot off of innocent people's necks, bro, I don't care what the reason is. I don't care why he did it. I come from a third world country, bro. I understand how it feels like not to have freedom. I understand, bro. Like, you feel me, bro?
Yeah,
So
you know how many third world countries we have destabilized by regime change? It doesn't always work. It's usually a bad thing. Dude, since 2012, Libya, what is it? Libya? Yeah, they're still in a civil war. When we took out Gaddafi, Gaddafi wasn't doing anything wrong. He was just trying to make his country flourish. Dude, listen, if you stand up against that country over there in the Middle East that we're not allowed to talk about, see, Maduro was against that country. He spoke out and said, what's happening to Gaza is a genocide. Okay? You're not allowed to say that thing. Okay? You're not allowed to say that. Us in that country, we are the new world order. What we say goes. If you think that we're doing this to help them, then I think you're misguided, brother.
No. Listen, right? No, look, I'm saying is this, right? Now again, like, it hasn't always worked out well, right? There's times where we either get, like tricked into going in, by that country that we can't name, or we go in for our special interest. But I'm saying in this case, bro, where a literal dictator was causing havoc and persecuting innocent people, murdering people and in the streets, taking away freedoms, I'm saying as Americans, we have to celebrate any day where people are waking up and they are crying and they are thanking Trump for taking the boot off their necks. Now, regardless,
there's a lot of people that are happy, but there's also a lot of people that aren't happy about what he did. We went into a sovereign nation, man, and we ripped out a leader. That's not our problem, man. They get in foreign entanglements.
It was our problem, right? Right?
No, it's not. No, it's not because they're lying. Look, you could Google AI this right now. What they're saying, fentanyl comes out of Venezuela. It's a lie. 85 to 95% of the drugs that come out of Venezuela is cocaine. China has the synthetic fentanyl that comes through, and it comes through Mexico, bro.
Sure.
You understand? And we're doing this for the minerals and oil, and that's what this is all about, bro. If you want to peel back the layers, if you really want to, I've been studying geopolitics for a very long time.
I don't feel like that. Listen, bro, like I don't feel like, especially when dealing with one, like dude was like a narc leader, like as well, right? So like again, as somebody, bro, who's from Liberia, right? Usually the people who take over these countries, especially when it's lawless, these are criminals, these are rebels. So the dude who took over, he was a narc leader, right? He was ruling with an iron fist. He was somebody who was literally engaging in drug trafficking. So this was not a dude where
no, but why is that our job though? Why is that our job?
That's a different argument, right? If you're saying, hey man, that's not our job, I'm saying, okay, cool. But if you're saying ethically what Trump did was wrong, I'm saying, nah, brother. Ethically, taking a boot off of innocent people's neck is a plus. Taking our narc leader out of office and taking away his power, that's a plus, right? And then also, too, listen, man, Trump a petty nigga, bro. Trump went in because dude was mocking him, right? Again, bro, let's be real here. Trump is petty. We know this.
Hey, yo, 24 hours before Trump took him, or whatever, we sent in SEAL Team 6 or whoever, I forget who it was, but he said he's willing to negotiate, and this Trump, nah, man, this is, plus you have to understand, this thing, that just the list, he wants the most distractions everywhere. This is good for him. If you keep the distraction off the list, the one that you shouldn't be saying on your channel,
Yeah, of course.
That's what he wants. Because, in my opinion, Trump is a predator protector, and he's scum for that. He's protecting predators, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that, bro. And I mean, we can agree to disagree. If you think it's good for Venezuela, bro,
listen, man, bro, look. We have to go because of No Jumper. They're about to go live right now. But bro, listen.
All right, man. Well, thanks for having me.
No, bro. I definitely love talking to you, bro. Please email me your email, man. So we could stay in contact. You feel me? And then have you on it, right? So So look.
What's your email? What's your email?
Yeah, man. It's Poetic, POETIK.
Yeah.
At Flacco, FLAKKO.
Okay.
LLC.com. So please let me know. Hey, listen, man. This is me from the live. And
Yogi the Bear, yeah.
Right. And put your last 4 digits of your phone number, because so if I'm I don't get the trolls trying to say,
Yeah. I will definitely do that. All right, thanks for having me, man.
Yes, sir,
I like this new style you're doing with the streaming, and I hope you keep it up. Have a good one. Happy New Year, bro.
Yes, sir. You too, brother. Peace out, man.
Bye.
Yo, listen, man. We are going live, folks. Man, listen, man. I hate we have to end it, man. So listen, man. Go to No Jumper. No Jumper is live right now. Go to No Jumper, people. All right. Yeah, man. Go to No Jumper. They're currently live, man. If you enjoy the stream and you're looking to see more of this, okay, let me know in the comment section. Okay. I'ma produce more of it. Okay, y'all.